Last night on MasterChef,
It's time to cook for your life.
Sam went head-to-head with one of Australia's best chefs.
Congratulations, Manu. You won the challenge.
I'm very proud of what I've done today.
Tonight, our chefs get let loose in a professional kitchen.
And the kicker, you will be running the restaurant.
As two teams go head-to-head in a sushi challenge.
We all have to put in 110%, otherwise one of us will be going home.
They don't perform, it's going to reflect on me.
You've got 8 plates on the train.
We've got none left.
At stake, the chance to work alongside Australia's culinary elite, a book deal, and $100,000 to make their dream a reality.
I was lucky enough to win the chicken challenge, and as a result, I was given the opportunity to cook off against a well-renowned chef.
Very, very similar.
I've stood up, I've put a decent plate of food out there, so even though I miss what's waiting for me back home, I feel like I'm learning every moment that I get to spend time in the kitchen in this competition.
Definitely I had Sammy in my top. He's not playing the game, he's the real deal.
Mate, he's delivering. The guy's got some, he's probably a big threat to everyone.
The screws are on in the house at the moment. The pressure's down. You know, it's all been happy days till now. It's all been really good. We've all been laughing, but there is some serious people here. I mean, this is the top 20 out of the 7,000 people. It won't take long for the group dynamic and the discord to break down.
Jenny, I'm going to steal some of your cake before the others eat it.
We're all sitting, chilling out, and I head upstairs and I discover a note along with red and blue aprons.
Guys, come check this out. Ready? Yeah. Today, you are all about to face a challenge and you'll split into 2 teams. Sam, you are one captain and you will choose the other captain.
Everything's on the team captain's shoulders. Like the success or failure of a team is determined by how well it's led.
You will each pick your teams. Sam, you will be first to pick. Once both teams are chosen, leave the MasterChef house and get ready for your first team challenge. Good luck to the red team and to the blue team. Go for it.
For this challenge, the first thing that runs through my mind is who do I choose as the opposing captain? I wanted to choose somebody who you wouldn't expect to be very strong in front of a group. The person that I've chosen to be the other captain is Sandra.
I am quite nervous about leading a team because I have never been in this situation. The only people that I have really taken lead of have been my children.
So I get to pick first. I felt that I would have a competitive edge by picking her and getting her to pick the people that I wasn't necessarily keen on. The first person that I'm going to choose is Josh.
When he picked Josh, I thought, you're obviously going for friendship. For me, the strategy was picking people that were going to complement each other, so they had different sets of skills.
Trevor.
When Sandra picked Trevor, I knew my strategy had backfired. Trevor's a champion in this competition. definitely one of the strongest people here.
Second person I would like to have on my team is Kate.
Chris.
Poe.
Andre.
Lucas.
Tom.
Julia.
Sammy picked a really strong and versatile team. I mean, a lot of it was obviously based on friendship ties, but he also really took into consideration what people's strengths and what people's weaknesses were and who he thought was going to work better in a team together, which is the most important thing because everyone knew that the basis of this challenge was teamwork.
Feeling a little disappointed. It just took me straight back to high school, being picked, you know, in a footy squad. It's nerve-wracking, it's terrible, and it's almost soul-destroying.
Brent, get over here, mate. Let's go.
Okay, they don't know me as a team player, and they don't know me as someone who succeeded well under pressure. So this is a great opportunity to stand up tall and straight and actually show them what I can do.
Linda, welcome to the team.
We leave the house in our red and blue teams. At that point in time, the adrenaline and excitement was just through the roof. Everybody's full on and just going for it. You know, we all want to win this. You know, here's the first real, you know, big challenge.
The team gets out and we arrive at Ivy. This place is renowned for being the, you know, elite of everything.
It's a very large establishment that's split over something like 5 floors. And there's restaurants in there, there's bars with pub food in there, and you're thinking, yeah, we could be doing anything really.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Ivy in the heart of Sydney. Here today, you will face your first team challenge.
Today's challenge is about sushi. Behind us here is Sushi Chew, a restaurant that will be opening its doors at 7 o'clock sharp. And the kicker is you will be running the restaurant.
Take 20 people who have never cooked professionally before, and the very first time they have to work as a team, they're running an exclusive sushi restaurant in Sydney. Awesome, that's hilarious, I loved it.
There are 2 sushi trains in the restaurant. Each team will be running one of those trains.
So your rice, nori sheets, and seasonings are provided, but you need to find your meat, fish, and vegetables.
You're going to be given $500 to source the ingredients. You will be preparing and serving the sushi, and whichever team makes the most money in those 2 hours wins the challenge.
You're all here to chase a long-held dream of pursuing a career in the food industry. But for one of you, the dream of becoming the master chef is about to slip away. One person from the losing team will be going home.
When Sarah says that someone's going home, competition's real. You stuff up, you're out. You know, dream's over. Kiss the prize goodbye.
Each team will have a 2-hour lesson with the sushi chef. Sam and Sandra, take your teams to the kitchens.
So we arrive at the Ivy. They let us know that we're about to run a sushi restaurant for 2 hours, that it opens at 7. We have to buy all of our ingredients and then cook them for real customers in the restaurant.
I've never really been inside a professional working kitchen before. It's bloody exciting. You can see it's quite an intense environment. They had the stoves on. You could feel the heat powering from the stoves as we're standing next to the bench. I think everyone was a little bit awestruck, and they're sort of like, we know we're in for a big day.
Hello contestants, my name is Shinpei Hatanaka. I'm the head chef at Sushi Chu. I'm a second generation sushi chef. I learned my sushi from my father. Today, we're going to create all these 10 dishes. We're going to start off with a tuna nigiri, tuna tataki.
It was a little bit intimidating. He almost looked at us going, you guys will be running my restaurant. My reputation is on the line, and it's based on these dishes that you make.
And a beef tataki. Each team will need 6 cooks, 2 shoppers, and 2 marketing. You decide now.
Let's go. Okay. Let's talk about the shoppers first. Yep. We know that they're going to need to go to fishmongers and all that sort of stuff. Yep. Do we think that there's probably one standout person for that?
Yep. Yes. Yep.
Josh knows his way around a fish market, and so I decided that the best people to do the produce was Josh and Lucas to do the marketing. Send Kate and Nick out there because they can just talk the leg and arm off a chair.
The rest of you guys?
In the kitchen?
In the kitchen?
That was where I wanted to see myself leading the team in the kitchen.
We have it?
Yep.
Blue steel? Blue steel. Let's go.
Okay, who's doing what?
Cook. Guys, I'm gonna go shopping.
You sure? No. Okay, you sure?
Leading a team feels like the pressure is on me. I'm going to be in the limelight if we lose, so I need to perform today.
Hello, guys. All right, yeah, where are we going first? What are we getting? Quick decisions, Captain.
City fish markets first. Aaron and I, we head off to the fish markets. We've got a budget of $500, so one of the challenges we had at this point was, are we getting enough? How do we know how much we have to get? I'm thinking we need a bit more, so I'm thinking whether we're going to have to order a bit more salmon and a bit more kingfish.
Do you want to get meat first? Hang on, where are we going? Let's find out where we're going. Oh, okay, sorry.
Josh and I, we're in the Broadway Shopping Centre. We got 6 levels or something to find the butcher.
Okay, we're going to get some eye fillet.
We need eye fillet. Straight away, I'm thinking of the cut, how it's going to be cut.
Give us that one for 50.
Made the decision, and I'm like, job done.
Where's the veggie store? Was that the only meat that was on there? Yeah, the only meat. That was the only meat.
Everyone's pretty happy with what's been chosen. Chris and Justine are our marketers, and Sandra and Aaron go shopping. The 6 cooks left behind all gather around the island bench to learn the secrets of sushi making.
All right, guys, paying customers coming in 3 hours. So all you have to learn is how to roll and how to cut. And it's very important, all the rolls are cut evenly. People think sushi is often just fish and rice. People think it's really easy, simple thing. But if you actually have a go at it, it's very difficult. The important thing is how to make that fish and rice look beautiful on a plate. When you first slice like this much, take from left, you push to right, turn, and then from here.
To actually have some time one-on-one with an industry professional teaching me the intricacies of how to make a piece of sushi was absolutely amazing.
Your image is like a square.
I was so intent on concentrating on what this man was saying, on where his fingers were. Just every ounce of my being was make sure you get this right.
We try?
Yeah. I'm trying to get it across.
There's 10 dishes. We have tuna tataki, we have beef tataki, salmon nigiri, there was a kingfish snappers, sashimi as well. The hardest dish is the rolling the crab rolls, because if it's a big sort of layer of rice, it doesn't actually roll properly.
Once you've perfected doing it, it's just about getting it really out there, because if you take half an hour making one, you'll be earning $5 an hour or less.
We need people come to Sushi Chew tonight. Remember, eat blue. Eat blue at Sushi Chew. All right.
Special dinner tonight at Sushi Chew.
Today, Nick and I are on the marketing team. We grabbed a massive bunch of cards from Sushi Chew when we left, and we've just been telling everyone to come in and eat with the blue team tonight. You eat sushi?
Yes, I do.
Yes? It's really important that we get people to come in and try the sushi tonight. We'd love to see. Thank you. I love all this.
First thing that Justin and I did was grab $50 from the guys that were buying the ingredients because I wanted to make some leaflets.
And then we can just cut that out.
Yep. Okay,
Cool.
we're gonna have to do it so fast. Close. Go. Print.
I pulled together the worst piece of graphic design I've ever done in my life, and then we fudged together our leaflets. Bit of marketing, it's worth investing a little bit of time in it.
We're gonna try to target the business people so they can come straight after work instead of people off the street.
We've got 150 flyers, so we should be able to get quite a few hundred people through, and hopefully the guys are going to be able to cook that much.
How do you keep it off all your fingers?
Just keep wetting it a little bit.
When we had our little lesson with the chef, I did feel really confident because I was doing everything a lot quicker than everyone else. The only thing was I knew that there was only one of me.
It's on like that, yeah? Over the top. Pinch there.
Got to be extremely precise, so quite a finicky sort of a thing to do, especially under pressure and especially knowing that we're going to have to pump, 100 of these bloody things out.
Do it quite lightly so you don't squash it because you'll ruin the shape.
Yep. So like that.
Kind of go, hang on. If you can see it bending, kind of pull it back a little bit.
And I've never ever done one of these before. So I'm looking at the things thinking, oh my God. I started actually feeling a little bit panicky.
All right, everyone, just one thing. As you're going to sell all the dishes as Sushi Chew, I want all the dishes to be as perfect as possible. And if I see anything that's not acceptable, I'm going to have to throw it away on the spot.
Oh, come on. Lights, come on. So Josh and I get our produce. Now we've got to get it to them as quick as possible. I look at my watch, 5 to 5, George Street, nightmare. We just start running. Groceries in each hand, running down the street, trying to dodge people. We get to the Ivy, see all the guys, and they're all getting ready for the service.
Hi, guys.
Oh, hi, guys.
How are you, boys? How are we going?
Oh, yeah, boys. Hello. Okay. All right. Listen up and listen really quickly, okay? We've portioned it all for no more than 10 grams per serve of protein. We've got cucumber, coriander, avocado. All your seafood is on ice. Beef's there. Sandra, we're out. We're downstairs in the front of house. Bye, guys.
Okay, see, we bought kingfish, salmon. I bought all the meat products that was on there. They got my heart rate up, that's for sure.
And we found out then that we were going to be front of house. And so then we had to run down, panic, and set up a restaurant.
I was just running the front of house, and to be honest, I was almost doing everything without Sandra. She was potting around, putting a few things down, and she seemed a bit lost. And I just said, well, that's fine. I can do this by myself.
It was such a buzz just heading down to the restaurant.
Good evening.
As I walk in, I see these two amazing sushi trays, a red one and a blue one, but with nothing on it.
Scott?
So it's like, let's start making these sushi rolls as quickly as we can.
Let's go, guys. Let's start rolling.
Aaron and I are in the front of the house, so then I delegate to Tombo to manage the whole kitchen. I walk in and I say, guys, do you need any help?
Guys, can I help in any way?
Yeah, too many cooks in the kitchen.
And then Trevor steps up and says, too many cooks in the kitchen. If I'm the captain, I'm supposed to know what you guys are doing. I'm quite scared because I'm thinking, well, if I'm not in the kitchen and I'm supposed to be the team leader and they don't perform, it's going to show me, it's going to reflect on me.
Guys, how you going? You've got an hour to go before the restaurant opens. Are you going to be ready?
Yes, chef.
Well, I want to help, but they keep me.
Right, Trevor, you got a moment? Can I speak to you? So tell me what's happening. So you went shopping.
We went shopping.
Yeah, you look stressed. You stressed?
I am stressed.
Do you know what's going on?
Well, at the moment, I'm actually working in front of the house.
Yeah, but you're the captain. You're not taking charge. What's happening?
Yeah, I am taking charge.
Running a restaurant is not an easy thing. We have to operate as a team. And we all have to pick up slack and we all have to put in 110%. Otherwise, we'll fall over at the first hurdle and one of us will be going home.
Because somebody needs to be in charge, you know, really.
Sure.
All right?
Okay.
I mean, you know, it seems obvious. Best of luck. Go and check your team.
Okay.
Go and see what's going on.
This is what we're going to be charging for everything.
Whoever makes the most money out of the challenge will be the winners. And the plates have different prices, so we have to decide which dishes are worth how much.
And what's the cheapest thing on the menu?
Cheapest thing on the menu is the avocado roll.
Okay, so start them off on the avocado and get them onto the expensive stuff quick, you know?
Move on.
That's the way to go, right?
Thank you, chef. We plated all our stuff up at the price of the restaurant because we asked the chef. And the chef said, there are your 3 plates. This is $3, that's $5.50, that's $9. So we said, fine, no worries, that's what we'll do. Apparently, the blue team put most of their dishes on a $9 plate.
The soft shell crab's 9.
Yep.
Okay. The rest of the dishes we've got at 9.
They're all 9?
Yep. We charge $9 for nearly everything. I thought we can sell less and make more money. That was probably the first and one of the only strategic things I'll probably do in this whole competition. Push the sashimi. Tataki and sashimi, and if they're gonna take a roll, take the crab meat roll. It's delicious. It's just yummy.
The nigiri and the...
Kate and I have been out for the last 2.5 hours trying to drum up business for the blue team. It's up to the food. It's up to the food now. They've got to perform now in the kitchen. Sam there being the captain, I'm sure he's kicked some butt, so it'll be good.
Service, Trev. From where I am, it seems to me as though everything's going really well. We're all really excited because our restaurant is pumping.
Can I start passing them to you?
Feed these people.
Sandra chose me to actually manage the team.
Is that ready to go, Tom?
I'm feeling completely confident because I'm thinking, okay, we were disorganised at the start, but at this point, I'm looking at what's happening and I'm thinking, we're doing pretty well here.
You know, from a food perspective, you've got to remember, right, with the kitchen, all they have to make sure is the food's beautiful on the plate, you know, and the customer's getting it.
Yeah, right. Guys, what I'd like you to do is that before every dish goes out, just put it down the pass and then I'll put it on. I just want to look at it before it goes out, okay? Sam, yes?
Yes, Sam.
All right.
That's good. That's good.
You guys all set up.
We're just getting the beef now.
All right.
Salmon, tuna, and beef. We had eye fillet on our list. We had a beautiful chunk of eye fillet ready to roll. I turned around to go get my tuna because I need to sear my tuna and my salmon. Turned around, it's disappeared. Now, have you got your beef? I'm starting to tear the place apart, looking high and low for my beef. I need my beef.
It's not there.
I know, someone's picked it up and I thought I saw it over here. I see over in the corner the red team huddled being shown how to do their beef. I had my station set, mate. Give it back. Now, I accused them of nicking my beef, which probably wasn't the smartest thing because it's 4-1 and Trev's standing there going, it's not your beef. I'm like, yeah, sweet, no worries, dude. So I go looking for more meat because we can't do this without it. Excuse me, Sam. Chef, could I have Sam, please? Yes. I think our beef has been removed from here because I haven't touched it.
Okay, guys, you got 5 minutes. You know that, don't you?
Mate, can you please go and help Brent look for his beef fillet? Right. Julia, if you can't find it in the next 5 minutes,
take it off the menu. Have any of you guys seen our beef? No.
Your what?
Beef, no. Sammy, beef is off the menu.
Beef's off the menu?
Yep.
Julia, can you please go to speak to Lucas and Josh?
Tell them that, yep.
I feel responsible for the beef goes missing because, you know, I'm responsible for the whole performance of the team.
Beef's off the menu?
Has to be.
Why is that? What happened?
We have misplaced our beef fillet.
Okay.
So
You don't know where it's gone?
Got no idea where it's gone. I know it was on our tray when we brought it downstairs. You know, in a situation like this, if you haven't got it, you can't serve it to the customer. Don't even offer it to them.
Time for service was about to come up, so put our trust in one another to deliver and win. There's a bigger prize than a piece of missing beef.
We're pumped, we're excited, everyone's flying around. We are trying so hard to get the food on the train, and all we can see is people lined up at the door. Oh my God, people are actually coming to us. It's really kicking in that we have taken over the restaurant.
All right, mate, let's go. Let's open up. Sammy, we're up, mate. Just want to come on the blue team? You want to eat blue tonight? Eat blue at Sushi Chew.
Have a seat, ladies.
Take as much food as you want, eat as much as you can. I'll mark the card for you as you take your dishes.
This is an elimination challenge. We have a 2-hour service, and the team that makes the most money on the night wins the challenge.
You just help yourselves, it's all self-service. The coloured plates here, these ones are $9.
The train went from having 60 dishes on it to about 10, almost instantly. And then the real tough work began of maintaining 40 to 50 dishes on that sushi train with a very good spread of the 10 different dishes that we had at any one time.
We need the stuff from the kitchen, like, pretty badly. This stuff we're pumping out this week is fine.
Tom was made in charge of the kitchen arena. However, he didn't step up to the plate at all.
Tom? Let me help you.
Can I just get you, please, just you're not helping. Can you just concentrate on doing what you're doing?
Sure. Let me help. I just want to get this out of the way.
I took on too much responsibility. I should have either been the manager or delegated somebody to do the rolling of the crab rolls. Couldn't actually do the two things at the same time.
10 minutes into the service, Tom realises that he has to concentrate on making crab rolls. So he asked me if I could take over, stop what I was doing, and run the kitchen.
Can you switch to beef? I need beef, it's gone. There is no beef.
Trev can, make us chop and work.
We're absolutely trying this, ladies. I need it faster. Your guys' stuff is flying. They love it.
I felt as if though we were all in the Navy. He made us, really pump out our dishes, but it worked. It went smoothly.
When they're ready to pay, just send them to the front with their Sushi Chew card, make sure they've got all their plates ticked off. Yep. And we'll do the payment, and then you just reset so you can put someone else down.
Yep, lovely. How's it going?
I think we're doing pretty well. We've actually got a full house. At one stage, we ran out of the tatake.
Yeah.
We sent so many dishes out there. So at this point, I'm feeling more confident. I was actually asking a few customers about what they thought about the food, and they all loved it. They said it's fantastic.
We were on the red, we were going to go to the blue, but we got persuaded by the red team.
And I had the prawn. Sorry, I had the prawn one with the cucumber and the mayonnaise, and it was lovely.
We were on the blue team, and it was great. We were right up the front, and we had soft shell crab, seared tuna, and it was fantastic.
We were on red. It was that.
Kingfish
was great.
So we were at the blue table, and we thought the meal was excellent. We loved it.
Best sushi I've ever had.
Blue tataki. I can see that the red ones got more plates.
They have got more plates on there. I know. Our guys are making them very special. That's why they're taking some time.
I was regularly getting feedback from Josh about what dishes were selling well. I think he was a bit concerned that we were a bit behind the red team in terms of the amount of food we're getting on the train.
Everyone's, I'm pushing the kingfish.
Beautiful. There's not a lot of that left, so if you get it off, it's off. We've got none left, right? We've got heaps of rolls we can do. So maybe start to crabfish.
Soft shell crab. We're pushing soft shell crab.
Guys, can we pick up the pace if you can?
Yep. We were really racing against the clock, and do you know what? I try not to have this whole self-doubt thing, but I did have self-doubt because I'm thinking I'm not rolling them quick enough and people aren't getting enough food out there. But I actually had a plate come back right off the bat, with binned, I think. I've just got to be meticulous, take my time, make each one perfect, and it doesn't matter if it's slow. It's going to have to be slow because I can't afford to have any dishes coming back.
Sam, you've got 30 people sitting in the blue section. You've got 8 plates on the train. So you need to move your ass.
Hi, how you doing, mate?
Good, we're here to support the red team and their sushi efforts.
Well, we're actually full up. So if you want to wait for 2 minutes, I'm sure I'll find you a couple of places and we can sit you down.
The mood in the restaurant was absolutely electric. I couldn't believe it. I was buzzing off my head. It was very, very cool.
Killing it, mate.
Throughout the entire challenge, I keep on glancing at the blue team. They actually look completely composed and they're doing things, but for some reason, they don't seem to have as many customers or dishes.
This is amazing. We can't keep up with the amount of people that are coming through the door.
That's freaking Chris and Justine's work, mate. They're on every table. Everyone come in's got one. Those two nailed it.
Did we give them money? Is that
$50.
It's all easy.
Hey, teams, you got 5 minutes to go.
Lucas, you hear that? 5 minutes left, yeah? Lucas, please come down here now. No. All dishes $3.
Okay, all dishes $3,
$3, right?
All dishes $3.
This is $3.
Everything.
Everything $3.
Okay, 2 more minutes. We have to finish these plates.
You want to finish all?
Come on, let's go.
Guys,
Are you sure you can't just help us out with one more dish? You will never have sashimi like this. Do it for the red team. You can.
Tonight was excellent. Running a kitchen tonight like that was extremely exciting. Guys, well done. Hey, well done. I'm proud of everyone.
I think we did very well. And I can't wait to see what we tallied up. I think everyone dug in deep. It was a full-on task. And, wow, glad it's finished. Well done, guys.
I don't know if we beat the blue team. That will be determined by how much money we make.
The first cut's always the deepest, and I think that this elimination will really change the dynamics in the house and in the game. As soon as the first person goes home, there's one empty bed, and that empty bed will then be a reminder that this is a competition, and if you don't step up, you'll go home.
Red team, blue team, welcome back to the kitchen. You've just faced off in your first team challenge, and it was a tough one, right?
Yes.
The challenge was to run Sushi Chu restaurant in Sydney for 2 hours during a busy dinner trade. The team that made the most money at the till on the night will now be declared the winner. As a treat, the winning team will be having lunch at Upray Restaurant in Sydney.
Oh, that's awesome.
As well as enjoying a long, indulgent lunch, you'll also get to go back into the kitchen and see how it all works during a busy lunch service. Now, as for the losing team, one person will be eliminated. Here's how it will work. Each person from the losing team will cast a vote as to who they think performed the worst during the challenge. So let's have a look at how each team went. Red team first. Gary, how'd they go?
It's a difficult challenge. It really was. I mean, you probably entered this competition thinking that it was all going to be about you. And then all of a sudden you're thrust into a team environment. I think you did a good job. You had your heads down, bums up, and you stayed focused. and you kept the sushi train full, which in the end is what it's all about. So, Sandra, you were the team captain. How do you think your team went?
I think my team went exceptionally well. They all did the jobs. I had to select 6 people to be in the kitchen,
Yep.
2 to do the marketing and 2 to do the shopping. And I chose Aaron and I to go shopping.
One of the difficulties, though, being the leader, being the captain, is you need to be supervising.
I thought I would come back into the kitchen and we would have time to prepare and then I would get to delegate, but that didn't happen, so...
Sort of a crucial mistake, isn't it? Who were the standouts?
Trevor was one of them.
Why?
Because he was managing the team and I think that's what kept the food coming.
I thought it was Tom. Tom was in charge of the kitchen.
First I put Tom and then I delegated it back to Trevor.
And Sandra, you nominated yourself as front of house person. Did you decide that or did the team decide that? How did that work?
Because when I walked in the kitchen, I asked if I could help and I was told to keep away from the kitchen.
Guys, can I help you anyway?
Yeah. Too many cooks in the kitchen.
Why did you ask her to stay away from the kitchen, Trevor?
It was a very small space. She hadn't done any of the masterclass, and she was just going to get in the way, to be honest.
But Tom was in charge of the kitchen.
See something wrong, you've got to fix it. If you see something wrong, you've got to fix it.
If you see something wrong, you should go to Tom. It's very important in a kitchen that you maintain that hierarchy. You worked in the Navy for 22 years, no?
That's correct.
What happens when you start ignoring the chain of command, when you start making decisions on your own?
Goes wrong.
So, Sandra, you put yourself in a very difficult situation. You made the wrong decision by sending yourself away shopping. Let's face it, you had to buy fish, meat, and vegetables. And anybody, any number of the 10, could have gone away to do that. You made that mistake. By you taking charge and pushing your team leader out the kitchen in a way that I think was quite obvious to everybody, it was obvious to me, that's a mistake too, and you should know better, really. Having been in the Navy for 22 years, it's a shootable offence. What you didn't see was the tension that it created front of house, and there wasn't this nice harmony between front and back of house where you were really gelling and supporting each other. Customers feel that. Customers walk into a restaurant and going, ooh, what's going on here? We said at the very beginning, pick the people with the right skills for the right job, stick to it, and respect the decisions that you've made. But you did a good job.
Thank you, Chef.
Thank you, Chef.
I shouldn't have gone shopping.
So, the blue team. George, how'd they go?
Firstly, well done. You all stepped in there and gave it a fair crack. It's an amazing feeling being in a kitchen, isn't it?
Absolutely.
It's like one big orchestra, and when the conductor's up there conducting it, and it's all in sync, it's the most beautiful thing. Was it in sync?
Absolutely. I thought the team communicated and were responsive to one another in all facets. I think that we were all, working as one, and that's what needs to be done in any team situation to have any sort of success. And I think this team here proved that with teamwork, we all feel like we succeeded on the night, and I know we did.
As a captain, you're vocal, which is a fantastic thing, and as a head chef, you have to be. Who was the highlight, the standout in your team?
Look, I can't.
Sam, don't sit on the fence, mate, seriously.
All right, I think Brent was absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, brilliant.
Absolutely.
And the not so outstanding?
Gee, I haven't thought about it, George.
First thing that comes to mind. Who's that person?
Yeah.
I know.
It's Melissa. Guys, can we pick up the pace if you can?
Yeah.
Speed, Melissa, was that
New technique.
Yeah.
The first ones were really slow to come out, but I think as the night progressed, they got quicker and quicker.
Was the food getting up on time?
We did run out of a few things, and we coped with what we had, so...
There was a problem, there was a saga with beef. What happened?
Yeah, our beef went missing.
Went missing. Does anyone know about this beef saga?
I'm stepping up to this because I actually took the beef. I didn't steal it. And I completely accept that.
Did you know it was their beef?
I had no idea it was their beef.
Who was in charge of the beef dish?
It was Brent.
Brent was in charge of the beef.
I've carried the tray down, yes.
This is your dish. You'd been delegated responsibility for the beef?
It was part of his station, yeah.
Don't cover up your team. You're just covering them up, right? So he's responsible. You're going into a service, you need the food. But look, on the overall, I mean, if you had to go back there today and run the sushi train, I'm sure you guys would do everyone do an even
That's what
better job.
Said. Give us that restaurant.
Yeah, give us that restaurant again. So top job, regardless. Yeah, well done.
Well done.
Thanks, guys.
It's now time to reveal how much each team earned at the till.
Blue team priced pretty much everything they put out at $9. So I think that was a very clever strategy. We went with the actual price that the restaurant sells them for. So if we sold the same number of plates, then they will have made more money.
The blue team earned $1,254.50.
Yeah! Well done. That's fantastic.
Now, blue team, that's an impressive amount. But is it enough to beat the Reds? So, red team, the amount that you made was $1,489.25.
So, red team, you're happy now, aren't you? There's a sense of relief, waving over us. Well done. I thought you were going to lose it. There was that bit at the beginning where it wasn't working well, and then you know what? It just slotted into this routine, and you were pumping that food out, and so, well done.
Thank you, Chef.
Thank you, Chef. Fantastic job.
Congratulations, red team. You did an incredible job. Now it's time for lunch. Time to go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We had done a fantastic job, so we were just so excited the fact that we were all safe at this point. We made $250 or so more than the other team. So when you think about it, when you're selling $3, $5, and $9 plates, that's a lot of sushi.
It's a shame because as it panned out, had we had the beef, I reckon 20 plates of beef, we probably would have got out and we probably would have won. That's life, huh?
Blue team, this show is all about finding Australia's first MasterChef. And it will be up to you to decide whose dream ends today.
Knowing that I have to vote for one of the people in my team out, it's quite a big thing because I genuinely think that there isn't a person in our team that should be going home.
It's up to us who goes. Pretty brutal.
Tomorrow night,
someone's dreams are going to come to an end today.
our first elimination.
You will now cast votes as to who you think let the team down the most. The person with the most votes will be eliminated.
As one of our chefs will be heading home.
It's literally like you're stabbing someone in the heart.
Any one of us can be on the firing line.
Absolutely not my time to go.
And their fate lies in their competitors' hands.
If we were strategizing, we would probably choose Sam.
This is the hard bit, and this is a place I don't want to ever be in again.